fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. And Wembanyama's out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Curry in at the two-guard spot.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Brown outside. Over Booker. Brown with the bucket.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the East All-Stars. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now, SGA. After the missed three from Mr. Incredible, he had a nice open look right there.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and he's good on the three ball. Mr. Incredible's got 5 now. And the second All-Star selection for MP. He's making a habit of this.
It's one habit he's not keen to break. And with his devotion to the work, it's reasonable to expect more of the same. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bucket off the crossover. Mr. Incredible's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Here's Curry. That's short off the rim.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Mr. Incredible, and another 3 from the East.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Brown against Booker. 1:52 left in the first quarter.
So they've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
West All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in. For Mr. Incredible. Here for the East. Siakam is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Brown comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Mr. Incredible in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Williamson is checked in for Wembanyama. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Curry. And it's Edwards in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Edwards. And it's Booker in at the point. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Leonard on the wing. Holmgren sets the screen for Leonard. Right wing from downtown. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Here's Mr. Incredible. West All-Stars with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard finds Edwards. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Brown.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Here's Mr. Incredible at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The West trails by 5. On the wing, Booker. From 13, the West again cannot hit.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Edwards looking it over. The West again cannot hit.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Connects from three-point range. And now a 10-point East All-Star lead.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A big group substitution here for the East. Giannis, he's checked in for Siakam. Franz Wagner comes in for Tatum. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Brown. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Halliburton. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Şengün's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Clyde comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Edwards. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Booker.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Back to SGA. Outside Curry. Virtually unstoppable. Curry gets through.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
A step back shot here. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williamson. And he converts the layup. Williamson's got his second basket.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Puts up a deep 3. Shots good by Mr. Incredible. And the East leads by 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Giannis automatic inside.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
The shot, no good. And so it's the East All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Mr. Incredible is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Brown. Then there's Towns. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the 3-pointer from Mr. Incredible. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Off the inbound.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Just a solid performance. And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some... of the more difficult.
The previous play is under review.
It is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay review.
The ruling on the floor stands.
People have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Next answer, please.
And the first one at the line is good.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Mr. Incredible. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Mitchell passes to Mr. Incredible. The 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 13. Outside for Curry. The rebound by Mitchell.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Buries it from three-point range. Mr. Incredible's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Offline with his three.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
The tray. And another three from the East.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Halliburton's checked in. The West trails by 16 on the court for the West All-Stars. You got Kawhi Leonard, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Williamson, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. Fires for three. Another triple from Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 40 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a... double-edged sword there.
And a wide open look for SGA. Misses the wing chair.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Edwards kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three ball is good. SGA's got 9 points here in the second half. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Loads it up there for Siakam.
That is all-star basketball at its best. The alley-oop run to perfection.
The West trails by 16. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Mr. Incredible. Good, nice job down low. Mr. Incredible's got 42 in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And some changes here for the East. Towns, he's checked in for Siakam. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jason Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Halliburton. Then for the West All-Stars, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Booker comes in for Leonard. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Edwards. Puts up a deep three. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Now Booker. Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. Booker against Brown. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. The East leading by 18. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Oh, good on the layup.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. He's trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
Outside Booker. Here is Wembanyama. Now Booker. Fires from 18.
Hey, how about that defensive hustle by Jaylen Brown? I mean, just not giving his man any room to feel comfortable.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Here's Booker. Count it!
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 46 points. And so Booker will bring it up for the West. Wembanyama sets a screen for Booker. Outside for Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the East. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. And again it will go. Basket is good from Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 11 points in the quarter. And so here are the West All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Booker. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Oh, my, what a play. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Booker, no good. And here is the East now. They're on a 17-7 run. And yes, it's good. Mr. Incredible's got 54 points.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP Award winner.